I'd like to thank one of our subscribers right here at the TJ Tribe who asked the question to say, if your space at your place that you own allows for building back rooms, is it acceptable that you can build back rooms? Woo! This is a hot topic. I've seen many people just going ahead and then building back rooms illegally and legally. But I should also say that there's a huge market in this space of back rooms. We have seen, I think in the townships, at average, every second house have back rooms. Whether they are legal or not, that's something else that we can talk about. And I decided, whilst I'm actually just waiting for my wife, she's doing some shopping, and I decided, let me do a video on how we can actually do this legally. Back in the days, I would do videos anywhere, anytime, and for you, my guests, because I like to share the knowledge that I've got. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about how best can you actually build back rooms in the correct way. Whether you're doing this for your gogo, whether you are the gogo, or whether you are doing this for someone back at home, it doesn't really matter. Or whether you're doing it for yourself, so you've bought a house anywhere. It might be in a township somewhere in South Africa, whether it is the big ones from Khayelitsha to Soweto, to any of our big Ekurhuleni townships. It doesn't really matter where. Or maybe you're in the big suburbs and you got a special space in the back, and you are thinking, how best can you get a back rooms? So today's conversation, it's all about back rooms, back rooms, back rooms. How can you do it the legal way? Buckle up, my friends, because there's a huge opportunity here. Imagine you've bought a property, let's say for 500,000, and or you've been given a house for RDP. Some of us, we don't know what RDP is. Basically, our government subsidize houses, and then they give houses to the population. And in many places, we have actually seen a lot of people who have RDP houses that also have back rooms. So they've put back rooms. And back rooms, what is a back room? So a back room is basically when you have a house on a piece of land. It might be a 500 square house, a 500 square yard, and you've got your 190 square house, whatever it is, and you still have a bit of space at the back. And now you're thinking, how best can you actually build back rooms? And then therefore, what can you do with that? Well, the opportunity here, before I tell you how to do it, the opportunity is pretty simple. What you can do is that once you have this opportunity, you can be able to make some moolah. How much can you make here? Well, you can be able to make anything from 2,000 Rand. I have seen rooms 2x2, so it's a 4 square meter room. I have seen a room that's got a kitchen. I have seen a room that's got a kitchenette together with a shower. I have seen 4 or 5 rooms that are all together, and they have communal kitchens and communal bathing rooms. So I'm just going to speak about the rooms on how best you can do it legally. And my friends, if you have done this incorrectly, then this video, I'm hoping that it can also help you to do this. So now that we have context, full context of backrooms, let's jump on how best you can do it the legal way. It is factually correct that when you have bought your house, whether you own it cash or you got a bond on it, you still have another big brother. And that big brother is the municipality, city council, right? Everybody, you all receive rates and taxes. Doesn't matter where you are in the country. Everybody does receive rates and taxes. Some of you do receive it, like in the, I think in areas that are like out there, you may not receive that, but there is some form of a council participation in your area, and your house has a title deed Over and above that, there is a council that is responsible for your area. The council is responsible for a number of things. They are responsible for water in your neighborhood. They are responsible for roads in your neighborhood, for bin collection in your neighborhood. So for this reason, my good friends, they want to understand how many people are living in the area so that they can give you the right services. There's an area that I used to like back in the day, which is called Cosmos City. And I think there's about 3 of them that I've seen. But I'm talking about the Cosmos City, which is out in the north of Johannesburg. And basically, this Cosmos City started off round about early 2000. And it's a fully fledged neighborhood. And of late, a lot of people have built double-story rooms. So you have their house at the front, and then at the back, they have built a double-story. Lots of them have been built illegally. Now, when you travel through those areas, these are some of the wrong things that can come out of backrooms. You now see, and I'm sure you're going to, when I tell you this, you're going to see it in many neighborhoods. As you drive through the neighborhoods, you're going to see sewage just running down. You're going to see congestions trying to get out of that neighborhood, trying to get in. It just basically means the infrastructure versus the number of people that are staying in that area is not in line. So basically, what has happened here is you have gone on to build all of these things, and the council doesn't know about it. And for that reason, they can't deliver the service. And for that reason, we start to cry out and say, service delivery is down. But this video is about how best can you do it officially, legally, to make some money. Right, so you got your plan. Let's jump into it. Now we know the pros and the cons, right? So you've got your plans of the property. If you don't know where to get your plans, you go to your nearest city council, municipality, and there they will give you your plans. Every house comes with a plan. TJ, what if the plans are lost? We'll do another video on that. It's a lengthy conversation. If you're in property investment, at some point or the other, you've had to evict someone. And I know, my friends, it is a painful exercise. But I'm here to tell you that for the last couple of years, I've been using a company that is called Expello. Expello, basically what they do is that you pay them a monthly fee. And over and above that, whenever you get a delinquent tenant, they will come and evict that individual free of charge, because obviously you've been paying, right? And over and above that, you don't have to do anything. But guess what? I have managed to organize a good price for you. And the link here that you're seeing, which is called expello.link./TJ Tribe, gets you a great discount from Expello. So my friends, don't be caught with your pants down on your tenant. Just Expello them with Expello. It is TJ. Let's go back to the video. Right. If you go and get your plans, now that you've got your plans at hand, right, you now need to look for a draftsman and an architect, and then you tell them what you are wanting to do on your property, right? Oh, but TJ, this is my property, you know, I bought it cash. Yes, but the land still belongs to the council. Even though I've got it cash, yes, the land still belongs to the council. It's big brother, right? It's unfortunate, it's one of those things. You don't have full jurisdiction on your property, right? The council still rules, and they have bylaws on what needs to happen. So what now needs to happen? Once you got your plans, you go and see an architect. Your architect, you tell them, this is what I want to do. They are going to draw up the plans. In many cases, 8 out of 10, they'll be able to draw up the plans and then bingo, submit it to the council. So let's just say the draftman of the architect is going to charge you, let's say maybe 10,000, right? I'm just saying, to draw it up. Well, let's just say 5,000, right? But anyway, you find a guy in your area. There's many of these people that have these services. Now that you've paid this person, there's another fee for submitting it at the council. It's a small fee. It's a minimal fee. You go in, you submit it, and then thereafter, the council will then come back to you after about a month or so. then they've approved it. When they have approved it, my friends, that's the time that you can go and start building on your property. You go to builders, build it, Leroy Merlin, wherever you're buying your stuff from, right? Muhammad Builders down the road, you get your stuff there and you go ahead and you start to build. So it's important that you get the plans updated. That's very important. But what if I want to build a double-story, TJ? Well, the same thing applies. But the council may push back and then they'll say to you, this is not allowed, or you need to do what is called a rezoning. I've done many videos with my good friend Dumisani, a brother from another mother. There is a whole list of videos. So I'm not going to re-talk about it. You can go and listen to those videos about rezoning. And rezoning will allow you to build now these double stories that I'm talking about after you've gone through the process. But there's another longer process, more expensive process, but it keeps you in line with the law. And if anything ever happens on your property, you are on the right side. Now, let's talk about what if something goes wrong on your property and you didn't build correctly. Well, there is many stories that are out there in the press of people that have been taken to court and that they've been taken to jail when people have died on their properties, when the structure has fallen down, all of those things. But you know, TJ, my structure, my builder is strong. You know, my builder is from Limpopo, is strong. You know, my builder is from Mozambique. They do right, and my builders are from. Well, my good friends, it doesn't matter. Just do the right thing, man. Huh? We are here. We are learning. Let's do the right thing. So the short answer, my good friends, thank you for asking this question. Yes, you are allowed to build for as long as you are asking the right permission from the council, and that's the easiest way. Thereafter, the council will then give you the other steps that you need to follow, and I hope I've been able to answer that question. But I think there is great opportunities for that. Imagine you bought a house for like 500,000, and now your back rooms are giving you 10,000 rand. That's amazing. That is really amazing. But just do it the right way. It is I, your boy, TJ. We'll see you right here in the next video.